Hey, what do you think you're doing? You've got a fella to do that for you now.
He's still dead to the world, isn't he? Oh, you, if anyone's taking advantage of my husband, it's me or Betty.
What do you mean, or you? Good morning would have sufficed.
1 o'clock he came to bed last night. Said you'd left him to clear up on his own.
He insisted. Anyway, there was only 10 minutes' work at the most. Aye. You're not using me as an excuse not to go to bed with your beautiful new wife now, are you?
Eh?
Shame.
You'll have to stand up for yourself more.
Hey, or he'll have your wife to answer to.
Yeah, right. Alice didn't eat her breakfast. She reckons she's poorly.
Ah, Kip. How did the present go down last night?
Present?
The wedding present. You did take it to the new Mr. and Mrs. Glover.
Oh, yes. Very pleased, if that's what you want to hear.
I just like people to be happy.
Looks like I won our bet then.
Which was?
Frank reckoned that you couldn't bear to see Dave and Kathy's marital bliss.
Oh, gosh, Tina. Fancy me not thinking of that.
But if you were that clever, you'd have stopped them getting married.
And it's not occurred to you that's just why they did it in secret? Because they both knew I could?
Well, it's too late now. They'll be snuggled up in their love nest, calling each other honey bunny.
And why should that bother me? Was me left David, remember?
Well, that doesn't mean you want anybody else to have him.
As if you'd understand anything about grown-up emotions. All this is a game to you. And what little games did you have to play to get this?
Nobody buys me.
Bet you've not told Frank that. Let's face it, Tina. We're both peas from the same pod. Only I'm the one with class.
Meal with the girls go well last night, did it?
Yeah, fine.
Only Kelly didn't say much. Just sort of slammed upstairs. Donna was on about the fact that you two had a bit of a big row. I mean, but you know Donna. Has a tendency to exaggerate, doesn't she? Anyway, glad it went well.
Yeah.
She feels fine to me.
Can't let him play you up, you know. Our Roy used to be a right beggar.
Yeah, but when they're not yours, you worry more.
Do you want to get a doctor?
No, I'll keep her off school today. See how she is.
Well, you can't be helping living like this. I mean, it's upsetting us and we understand what's going on.
What are you suggesting?
I've got to find somewhere better than this. Somewhere more permanent so we can get ourselves sorted. I've got to move out of here as soon as possible.
What's that lot?
Gifts for the kiddies, huh? Oh, I think we've got wrong box. No. What do kids want most at Christmas? Train sets?
Oh, no. Mel Gibson on a better chocolate fudge cake.
Something to keep the mums and dads happy. See?
Ah. How about delirious? My kids brought that home for me.
Yeah, ecstatic.
That's where you come in, Santa. Convince them it's better to give than to receive.
It was in your dad's case. Our Albert got 18 months for receiving.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of milk.
What are you doing?
Milk, see, instead of rum. Because it's for little uns like.
You're a pirate?
Yeah, well, elves are soft.
Father Christmas was not assisted by a Long John Silver. And that is my Nellie's headscarf.
Yeah, but I got one of our Mandy's kitchen knives.
Mind out, he's sharp! Oh, no!
Hiya.
Where's Mark?
He's not here. Again.
This place is never going to be habitable.
The builder says have faith. It's a season of miracles.
It's also the season of goodwill, which I'm rapidly running out of as far as Mark's concerned.
Yeah, well, I must have your share.
What?
Come on, I'll drop you at home. Going into Leeds to get Andy. We can't let him stay in a children's home over Christmas when there's a place for him here.
Jack, his foster mother said he's been behaving badly and he'll be better off in a home.
She couldn't cope. Doesn't mean we can't.
Oh, come on, Jack. You don't even know where you're going to be living at Christmas, do you?
Ned, even a caravan would be better than a children's home at Christmas.
Wonder if he'd like to swap.
Oh, stop worrying about her. She'll chirp up at Christmas. Oh, it's a magical time for kiddies.
Somewhere to live's what we really need. I think getting a mortgage will be a problem. I've only been trading a year and Dave's not earning enough to make a difference.
It's good to start off with a bit of adversity. It draws a couple together. If it's too easy, it's not been worked at and it's not worth having.
True.
Wonderful places, them hospitals. You went in as a pirate, one eye and a wooden leg, and you come out as a one-armed bandit.
Ho, 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 ho.
What do you fancy?
Now then, all right, Mummy, you just pick what you want.
Uncles, Santa, what are you doing? Them's not gifts, they're profits.
You should have heard that story that kiddie told me. My heart.
You're breaking mine. What's up with you, Zach?
Eh? The name is Santa, and I'm here to spread a little happiness.
Marlon, he's flipped. He thinks he's, you know...
This is a scam, remember?
There are more important things in life than making money. Here,
give it here, don't be bad.
No, give it away. Come on. All right, yeah, that's it then. If you don't give me my fairy and my goblin...
Elf! I'm the head elf.
Aye, elf. The respect that we're due to, then we're down in tools.
You can't, we've got loads of kids.
Do you think this is easy? You try putting a fella down your jumper and oh-oh-ohing all day long. We'll be in the pub.
Look, we had to invite Frank and Kim. I hope it's not going to be a problem.
He is his boss, after all.
Yeah, on any road. You told her what we wanted the night at Wybar, didn't you?
Eh?
Well, your speech after the wedding. About you and Kathy.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, you'll be all right then at the wedding, if she does show her face?
Aye.
Look, Dave, if it's going to be a problem, I won't bother you.
No, it's not that. It's Alice. She's been messing me about something wrong.
Still.
Hey, I know how you can get round her.
Well, is it worth the drink to tell us?
She can be our bridesmaid. She'd love it.
Usual, Terry. Whose round is it?
Yours.
No, it isn't.
Oh, here comes Marlon. What are we going to do? Hide in the crowds.
What you doing?
I've told you, we're on strike until you remember whose name's over that grotto.
Flipping it, you really do think you're Santa, don't you?
Yeah. It's working one day a year that attracted him to the job.
Please, come on. The little children are in tears.
No, I don't know.
I'll buy the beer tonight.
Yeah, that sounds all right, then.
Hang on. How much beer?
Oh, all you can drink.
Fair enough.
You called?
What?
Me. Fair enough.
Hey!
They're all totally barking.
So, Everest Investments. Anybody got any bright ideas what we do with them?
There's not much we can do. They got us over a barrel.
What do you got there?
James's first horse. He'll be riding in a couple of years. Properly. But then it's in his blood. You've never ridden, have you, Frank? Haven't had a chance to get you anything yet, Christopher. Oh, I could always splash out on a reversal operation for that charisma bypass you had.
What's got into her?
With her, it's not so much as what, as who. Can I have a quiet word with you, please, Frank?
Sure.
Not you, Chris. You go and see if Kim's got the number of the people that will give you the charisma operation.
I'm not going to be shut out.
Well, then I'm gone for lunch.
No, don't be a silly girl. Christopher, give us 5 minutes. Please.
Eric, can you spare me a minute?
Rent's not due, is it?
How would you like to stop paying rent altogether?
Aye. Christmas has come early.
I'm thinking of buying Annie's old cottage.
Really?
And I need to raise some cash.
I'm listening.
I thought you might like to buy a half share in this place.
Did you?
So how about it?
Well, don't know, my dear. I'll have to think about it. Count the old pennies. Wouldn't like to find them buying into the Titanic now, would I?
Eric, I think you know me, and you know the...
You weren't expecting an immediate decision, were you?
No, you take your time.
I will.
Hey, Kath, you never guess what? Biff and Linda want Alice to be their bridesmaid.
Oh, that's really nice. What did Alice think?
Dunno, I'll come back here to tell her.
She's not with you?
Oh, she's not upstairs?
No, I've just come down. Eric, have you seen her?
Not at all.
Now then, where are you off to?
I'm going to stay with my daddy.
Well, it's not a journey I'd start without some soup.
Well, is it going to be dark soon?
Not just yet.
Then I'll have some, but I better get there before dark so I've not packed my nightie.
This business with the Sugden land's really getting to you, isn't it?
It's annoying.
Oh, come on, Frank. There's more to it than that. I've been watching you. It's really taking it out of you.
Is that what all this is about? You're concerned about my health?
Steve reckons you take me for granted.
And do you think I do?
He's jealous of you, you know.
How do you mean?
He thinks you want me. Want to own me.
And you? Do you let him think that?
You asked Steve to find out about Everest Investments, who's behind it.
He told you.
That information, it's worth a bit, is it?
Oh, yes. So that's what all this is about. Steve's testing you. Wants you to find out how much that information's worth.
Steve's playing for much higher stakes, Frank. He wanted me to help him screw you.
How's he intending to screw me?
He already has done. Or thinks he has. He's Everest Investments.
What?
He wanted to prove he was tougher than Frank Tate. Cleverer. He even thought he'd given you a clue. Everest.
How long have you known?
Since last night.
I'm going to kill him.
No, Frank, please. I was up all night worrying whether I should tell you or not.
Steve's got to learn not to play big boys' games.
I've done the right thing, haven't I?
Well, you saved me a fortune. You've also shown me that I can trust you. I may not be able to put a price on loyalty, but I can reward it.
You're not really going to hurt Steve, are you?
I've told you. He's got to learn.
Only there's no need. I've thought of a much better way of making him pay.
I'm shutting for lunch.
You don't normally.
But these aren't normal times, are they?
Gives you time to talk, anyway.
What's the matter? Couldn't get at me through the girls, so now you're going to try the direct approach?
I'm not trying to get at anyone, but we need to get things sorted out.
Things are well sorted out, thank you very much. I'm here, you're over there, with your fancy man.
And no money.
We'll let him pay.
I can't. Anyway, I'm entitled.
You're entitled to nothing.
I've got a stake in this place.
Not anymore, you haven't.
This is where I earn my living. I want to come back here and work.
You what?
Work, nothing else. 9 to 5. You can't manage on your own anyway.
I can't work with you.
Why not?
Are you sick or what?
Working. Nothing else. Give it a try.
Okay. But you stay in the shop. No back room. That's my home. Mine and my daughter's. Yours is across the road.
Fine.
Right. Start tomorrow then. Don't be late.
One more thing. We need to discuss what happens next.
One step at a time, eh, Viv?
Well, we might as well get everything sorted out at once.
What, everything?
A divorce, Vic. I want a divorce.
What?
Terry will admit to adultery if that's what they do these days.
I don't want to talk about it.
I thought you wanted to get everything sorted.
People have flings, midlife... what's it? We don't know that this isn't one of them.
What are you trying to say?
I don't want the marriage to be over, Viv. I don't want that. I mean, I know it's not the right time to be saying things, but... No. No, Viv. No divorce.
See you tomorrow. 9.
I'm going to see my daddy because he loves me.
And Auntie Cathy loves you. That's why your daddy left you with her, because she loves you as well.
She loves Dave. She keeps telling him.
Yeah, but she loves you as well.
She loved my daddy. Then he went away. Then Sean. I loved him a lot.
What about Uncle Dave? Don't you like him even?
Yes, but I don't want him to go away like the others.
Oh, he's married Auntie Cathy. He'll be staying forever.
No, he won't.
Why not?
Because they want to move to another house. I heard them talking about it, and I don't know if they'll take me.
Of course they will. That's somewhere where you can be together. All of you.
My daddy too?
Yeah, your daddy too.
Hello.
Hiya.
You all right?
Yep. I've got a job.
Eh?
Back at the post office.
You what?
Well, I can't keep sponging off you, can I?
You can't go back there.
Well, it is my place as much as his.
Well, I hardly see you.
Well, I work the bar with you in the evenings.
You can't do both.
Not for long, maybe. Got any better ideas?
Nothing.
Oh, we'll have to call the police.
I'm sorry, Kath. This is all my fault.
Please stop apologising.
Hey, look. She's been with her boyfriend all the time.
Alice, where have you been? I've been worried sick. Sorry.
She said out, Seth.
Poor Ben's confused about what's happening to her. First her dad goes away, then Sean, and now she's heard you talking about moving.
Well, it's only to here, to Annie's old place.
Does she know that?
Well, now settled, yeah.
She's only 5, lad. She don't understand. I know you and Cathy are wrapped up in each other, but spare 5 minutes to talk to her, eh?
Thanks, Seth. I owe you a pint.
Aye, you do. And a flask of soup. Little beggar souped it all.
Would you like to hear another story?
He's taking too long. What's up with you now? They're leaving without spending.
Hey, and then there was the story.
Right,
with
Mrs.
Rudolph
Time's up.
Went
Come
on
on.
holiday. Look, me and young Vincent here having a chat.
Well, we've had Lapland on the phone. There's a problem with the elves. Would you believe they picked December to stage a walkout? Right, come on, son.
Look, here's your present, son. Here.
Next.
Right, could you just hang on a minute, son? One or two of the kids have got a bit overexcited.
Butch, how do you fancy promotion?
I'm back!
Yep, I can see that.
Guess what? We're living in a caravan by Christmas. Whoa, mega! Come on.
He didn't want to come then.
No, not much.
What trouble was he in?
I was stuck in a room with some bigger lads, including the foster parents' son. No, they were egging him on to do stupid things, and, well, you know what boys are like.
You mean Andy got caught?
Exactly. Still, doesn't matter. He's here now.
You don't mind if Tina stays, do you, Steve? Might be a useful lesson for her.
Fine by me. Some of these things can get a bit complicated, so if there's anything you want me to explain to you, just ask.
Oh, thanks. That's really thoughtful.
So, Everest Investments.
No joy, I'm afraid. They've been very clever and very thorough. Shell companies offshore, they've had a hell of a trail.
And your advice is?
Well, with great reluctance, I'd say, do the deal. Pay the asking price and put it down as experience.
Thanks.
You want me to sort it?
No.
You're going to sort it yourself?
No. These people, whoever they are, have done me a real favour. I've been re-examining my options. I don't need the firm.
But you said it was central to your plans. The access road to the quarry, for starters.
I found another option.
But it can't be as profitable as this way, even with the extra cost of buying the farm.
Can't put a price on being messed about, Steve.
Frank, without knowing the details, I would strongly advise...
We'll still make plenty. Relax.
More coffee?
He'd make me nick things, sweets from shops and that.
Didn't you tell his mum?
You think she's going to believe me instead of her own son?
And when you got caught, she had you put in a home.
She said I was a bad influence. Him and his mates would tease me because I ain't got no family.
That's terrible.
I told them about you, about how you were like a family to me. Said I were making you up. They hit me in that. They wanted me to say that you weren't real. But I won. They did all sorts. Wanted me to say that I were lying about you, so that no one on a farm would want a loser like me.
Well, you've got the laugh on them now, son, haven't you?
We won't let them put you in a home again, will we, Dad?
Andy's here for Christmas, son. Like we agreed, OK?
Brilliant.
3 pints, Viv. How Marlon Spain? You're Santa's little helper. And if anyone's promoted, it's me, Santa.
I'll be glad when it's Boxing Day, because then I won't have to take no more orders off you.
There's always next year.
So where is Marlon? No brass, no beer.
I'm not surprised her husband kicked her out, talking to customers like that. Don't you know who he is?
Yes. And if he's got any idea about paying me with novelty coins from the grotto, he can forget it.
Oh, just because you don't need your stocking filled anymore.
Where the heck have you been?
I've had a great idea. Oh, no, not another one. We lost customers today because there was only one Santa.
There is only one Santa, stupid.
Not anymore.
Alice, after Christmas, we're going to be moving into a little cottage just over the road. You can have your own bedroom.
Can Daddy have his own bedroom too?
Of course he can when he comes back.
Hey, I'll help you decorate it too. You can put pictures on your walls. Pictures of you being a bridesmaid.
I haven't been a bridesmaid. You didn't have any.
Oh, aye. Silly us. But my sister, Linda, she's getting married to Biff. How would you like to be a bridesmaid for them?
If I say yes, can I have a bar of chocolate?
I don't like that, did you?
What says it?
No, actually, what can I get you?
Large whiskey, please.
Right.
Terry?
What? Having second thoughts about working with Vic, or what?
No, it's not that. There was something else we both talked about.
Who gets to keep the ABBA records? That sort of thing. Hey, you look like a man who could do with that.
Nah, I'm fine.
Are you listening?
Hi, but I'm working and all.
Well, stop for a minute.
All right.
I told Vic I wanted a divorce.
How'd he take it?
Well, there's bound to be hurt. We knew that from the beginning. I think Donna's coming round. Kelly'll take longer, though.
And? Cheers, man.
The future, Terry, our future. We've got to talk about it. Where are we going to live, for starters?
Well, I know Al's a bit sniffy, but I mean, he'll come round.
This isn't about Alan. This is about us, Terry. Me, you, the girls. A new life together.